Welcome and greetings. We are extremely pleased to be here with you today, this day of your time. Today's transmission is a continuation of our course, The Game of Awakening. Our topic for this transmission is how to change the world. Dearest ones, we love you so much. There is one fundamental flaw that is taught from person to person, generation to generation. This one fundamental flaw is what you are taught to believe and is what holds you back from understanding the game of being human. Because, dearest ones, you are indeed playing a game. But you are playing a game that you do not know you are playing. And once you find out it is a game, you realize you do not know the rules of the game. So, dearest ones, hear us now. Being human is a game. You are playing a game. We know you do not feel like it is a game. We know you feel like others are trying to control you. We know you feel like you have no power. We know you feel like you are being held down and believe you must fight to get back up. But you only feel this way because you do not know the rules to the game. Those who you label as bad, those who you label as evil, those who you label as controlling you, those who you label as the elite, those individuals know the rules of the game and are playing the game to their fullest ability. And they know that if they shared the rules of the game with you, then the game results would change. Can you understand why they do not want to share the rules of the game, dearest ones? But there is no reason why you cannot find the rules of the game. They are outlined in all of your ancient text. They are everywhere in your movies if you want to see them. They, whom you call the elite, put out this information for you to be able to find if you wanted to, dearest ones. It is there, but it is up to you to decipher it. This is the loophole that those who play the game know to use when they are playing with others who do not know that it is a game. Again, all of these rules are outlined in your ancient texts. They are everywhere if you want to see them. But this is the part of the game that holds you back because, dearest ones, you believe that life is supposed to be extremely difficult and hard, and you must fight and force to get your way. We are here to tell you this. With all of the power of the divine universe with us, hear our words now. Life is supposed to be easy. There should never be any difficulties in your lives that last a long time. If you are experiencing difficulties, then that is because you do not know the rules of the game. Again, dearest ones, life is supposed to be easy. When you know the rules of the game, life is extraordinarily easy and fun. Hear us, dearest ones. Life is supposed to be easy and fun. Sing this from your heart to everyone around you. Life is supposed to be easy and fun. So, you are asking us, what are the rules of the game? Simple, dearest ones. That is simple. There is only one rule to the game of being human. That rule is your thoughts create your reality. We know many of you do not believe this. We know many of you are frustrated when you hear this. We know many of you want to hear something else. But we are telling you that the law of attraction, the law that manipulates your energies around you, the law that flows through the divine universal intelligence, the law that is in every single particle and around you and through you, there is only one single rule to it all. The power of your thought. All of your world leaders throughout history have known this, and you understand it in some circumstances, but many of you refuse to believe that it is applied to absolutely everything. Think of your world leaders throughout your known history that have convinced the people in their country that they were right and were to be followed. What methods did they use? You know their methods in the terms of propaganda. Those world leaders knew that they could convince people to do what they wanted if they changed the way they thought. So those world leaders would create posters to put up everywhere. Those leaders would create catchy sayings and songs that would stay in the mind of the people that heard them. Those leaders knew that if the people saw those posters over and over and heard those catchy phrases over and over, those posters and phrases would slowly enter the people's minds, and eventually those people would start to resonate with what they saw and heard and would begin to agree with them. If those posters had pictures and a very short phrase, that image of the poster would be implanted in the human's mind, and then the human would change what they believed to agree with what they saw all around them. Does this sound familiar with what is going on in your world today, dearest ones? This is how a leader of a country can get almost the entire nation to go along with whatever is on the poster, no matter how much the human never would have agreed to the concept if it was just spoken in conversation. Those posters with a catchphrase are the same thing as using an affirmation. So, dearest ones, think of the posters you see around your neighborhoods today. Those images and the words on them are affirmations. They are changing your beliefs. Are you understanding what we are saying, dearest ones? Those whom you label as the world leaders all know how to use the way humans think, because they all know that humans will act according to their belief system. So, dearest ones, what do you believe? What is your belief system? What are your habits of thought? And here is where we return to the rules of the game of being human. The rule of your thoughts create your reality. The fundamental flaw in your belief system of almost every single human is this. Hear us, dearest ones, for this is the key fundamental flaw. For this is the only flaw, and there is no other key flaw in your perception of the rules of the game of being human.